Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another recording of not Resident Evil, Assassin's Creed Revelations. So, here's the deal. It's highly unlikely that we won't have everything we can do in the overworld done. In some weird fashion, it feels like
Stop it! What is wrong?
Where's that one?
see if I go here and I sprint free run. Like, there's only a couple of pages we can collect more. If I find some animus icons, hidden data fragments, that'd be great, but I have 33 out of 100 right now. That's pretty generous. Purchasing any of these buildings are no-go. I just don't have any money, and I won't until we spend a decent amount of time in the memories. We've been waiting to move memory 3 forward. Things are as established as possible. Almost. Let's see, can I hit this and drop on anybody in this assassination? No. One of the goals is to air assassinate people. Another of our goals is to poison people, so let's see if we can do that. There you go. There's 2 more memoir pages. That's not gonna work. Assassinating a guard from a beam is another quest. So let's see if we can wait for a guard to walk in here. Guards do walk this way eventually. Dual air assassin. Well, that worked. Worked well enough. I need to quit wasting time with a lot of this. This one's good. 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 I think there's one city that's still like we need to defend. So we'll send all of our lowest people towards that. And Alexandria has like 4 things. Algiers still has a bunch of things. So we still have got some people that need some private missions to get some more experience. Don't have enough money for that one. Don't have enough money for that one. It's really ridiculous. You're buying with the in-game money. Well, I guess at least it's not microtransactions. At least it's not real-world money. I bet they thought about that, though, being Ubisoft. Alright. I have 839. There is one more tutorial mission. And I have some stuff to sell. I imagine this won't get me very high. Maybe 30,000 at most. If we come back in a couple of hours of playing the main story, though, we may have just naturally picked up a lot of this stuff. Or we may find that without the treasure chest, which we've opened almost every treasure chest, that's one of the memory things we didn't look at last time, and I'm fine with that. So yeah, 18,000, didn't even make it to 30,000. This is the last time we'll probably hear from this guy.
This one has a strange look. What do you call it?
A tripwire bomb. One of the most subtle methods we have of removing your opponent's feet. You see these filaments on the side? This bomb will not detonate unless one of these many wires is disturbed. Very useful in narrow alleys.
Or under the seat cushion of someone's horse carriage.
Oh, Ezio Auditore. You are one devious Haivan. I should keep my distance, lest you corrupt my delicate sensibilities.
Oh, I think you will leave.
Of course. Don't blow your hands off, huh?
Kill only the corrupted dignitary as... So, head to the destination. I have no idea where we are. We're on the pier, though. Let the ship while bomb always occupied. Head to this destination. Alright. Wait for the target to step on it. Stink bomb will incapacitate. Alright. And just escape the area. That shouldn't be too hard. And become anonymous. Come on, can I not loot the box? So now I have the Pyromaniac achievement done. In a small way, I should probably hire and try to get all of the Uplay achievements. That way I'll just get the Uplay points to spend on the next Uplay game. But it really sucks to have these multiple things, multiple game services companies. Steam is my master library. It will almost certainly always be my master library. I suppose if Uplay or EA Origin, take your pick, or just Good Old Games or some new service, wanted to try and compete against Steam, the only way they could do that is if they were to honor or integrate all of the games into Steam. which that wouldn't be too bad. We'll scan your hard drive and scan your Steam library, which through the Steam API, I think you could probably tell if somebody has a game or not, and then we.
There is no excuse for such recklessness.
Forgive my insignificance.
But I doubt very many services would agree to that, very many companies. So we're left with Electronic Arts putting games like Faye, which is a game that just recently came out as of this recording, only on their phone service, and that kind of stinks. Fortunately, it sounds like Faye wasn't that good anyways, and that typically is how this breaks down, is if they try to make it an exclusive, they're not expecting that many sales at all anyways. Right. Well, that didn't quite work. I'm thinking that the book might be hidden on a different path than what we took before, because we've been up here before and I should have seen this memoir piece. I'm also thinking that there might be an animus data fragment anywhere. Yeah, see that? So we'll try and collect that on the way down. Where are you hiding, book? It's really redundant to have these collectible memoirs when the whole game is kind of built around memoirs. Right. Now, let's find the edge. Here it is. So back down we go. Well, that didn't quite work the way I would hoped, but maybe we can make it work for us. Come on. Yeah, it just turns you down this direction. Maybe now I can go this way. One thing I would like to know Seriously. Seriously, game. I would really like to know how these Animus data fragments appear on your map. Because I'm pretty close to this one, and it's still not showing up. Am I going to have to parasail to this? I'm wondering if I will. Is there a way to climb downward? Maybe if I push forward and press B. I hate you, game. I hate you so much. There's no way to that. There's like no way to the data fragment. You're annoying. Nothing. And I'm finding all these chests, which don't matter. I'm surprised that there was a point in time when it was a point of pride that I got all of the chests and things collected in Assassin's Creed. Now it's really just a point of shame. It's like, I can't believe I wasted so much time collecting all of these things for the story to go in such bizarre, ridiculous directions. Let's see. I suppose the good news is that while I'm wasting time here, there is that opportunity for the bank to pay out again. Alright. So I'm just gonna jump off and try and parachute. Alright. Now, here's the deal. I've got to kind of fall that way and hook it. That was crazy. Alright. So at this level, there's one treasure here I didn't get. There's a Master Assassin mission I haven't done. I didn't think I would have been able to do a Master Assassin mission, actually. And then there's some things to purchase. On the DNA, if we look at additional memories and treasures, we have 85 out of 106. The Bayezid North, we're missing 1. Imperial South, we're missing 2. So let's look at the map and see if we can see that. I don't know where Bayezid is, but I assume it's this. That says Bayezid District. And this is Imperial District. And this is Bayezid District. So somewhere in Imperial South, we're missing 2. Yep, right here and right here. And the rest of them are in this area that we won't be able to go to until we move the story forward, and in a completely different area. So there's no more time to waste. We need to move the story forward. It would be nice to it would be nice to have
It is almost criminal to pass by without looking at my
to have everything, I guess, but we're close enough. There is how did I get in a fight?
Stay away from me. Net. Time to leave.
It's possible the rest of this game is going to be mostly a straightforward story levels, even though it's going to try and distract me and not have me do that every time we get to the overworld. Unless something changes, we'll just be done. Now if we were to count by the number of keys we've collected, we're only 1/5 of the way done.
What do you think you are doing, stranger? Right now I am questioning whether you should obtain permission to breathe. Well, all right. You understand? Amanda, lost sight of her.
If you really sacrifice stupid.
Nowhere to run to. Push.
So they just told me set 1 is half complete. Did that work? No, I don't think it did. There is something to run 300 meters uninterrupted. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do that. Here we go. The Sentinel Part 2. One of your assassins has learned the information about the man known as the Sentinel. Time to take care of this traitor. Do not be detected while you search for the prisoners. So we've got an assassin here to talk to.
Any news of the traitor Valley? Have you found him?
He found us, Mentor. 2 of our brothers were kidnapped.
This is
from
kind
this
of
den
just
earlier
like the
today.
Master Assassin
Now
missions,
Wally
except
is
for this one
demanding that we
is
hand
used for
over our
story.
property to the Templars.
No. We do not negotiate with men who use hostages as leverage. We hunt them down, and we eliminate them.
Then we should split up and search Galata now. We have little time to waste.
So locate and free the assassins. And don't be detected. And we'll see if that happens. And those guys probably would have detected me. And being on the roof would probably get me detected, but like, I'm not really trying for full synchronization anyways, let's be realistic here.
Another traitor? Doesn't look like one. Something dead.
There you go.
All yours. Have fun.
Full synchronization failed. So what are we supposed to do now? We've got somebody here. I color-coded some of my assassins, so they look a little bit different. So I free them, they don't even say anything.
What a stench. I must
See if we get some more bullets, some more poison, some more general concept stuff. Oh, I do need to start using throwing knives too. So let's... Where are my throwing knives? There we go. Like, the only reason why we're even told... The only reason we even have the throwing knives are just for the challenge. We'll get our throwing knives back.
He seems quite well armed, no? He seems quite well armed, no?
Was it Vali who did this to you?
Mentor, forget me. You have fallen for a ruse. He captured me to draw assassins away from our headquarters. He will be on his way there now.
So now we're supposed to run to the headquarters, and we don't even... Like, this is supposed to be a mad race. Get to the headquarters as quickly as possible. But there's no real timer here. It doesn't really matter. They haven't put a timer on practically any of the missions. Seems like I might be able to just fast travel to the headquarters. Keep running into these respawning chests, I suppose. Knives. What am I throwing? Knives. Throw some knives. Like, what am I hitting him with now? Poison things? Whatever. I need to buy some knives, apparently. Yeah, how about a triple palm? I'm supposed to be over here.
You are a canny soldier, Ezio. But you alone are not enough to save this city.
I will follow from the rooftops.
So chase the sentinel, and notice that he got one of those quick lift places that we've seen in multiplayer and really haven't seen anywhere else. And he just kills him.
Once your creed was as vital to me as air and water. But when the Turks marched into Wallachia, and you assassins did nothing to stop it, how could I continue to believe? If a man's philosophy does not let him protect his people, his home, and his family, what good can it do for the world?
Peace be with you.
Yeah, in a weird way, that kind of is the problem with the assassins as they're depicted, is that they don't defend anybody other than themselves. So Seal the Deal got me 20 Uplay bucks. So these other achievements probably don't get me anything. Or pointless.
Claudia, I am now in possession of one of the Masyaf keys. And better still, I've discovered a map, encoded with signs and symbols, which I believe will lead me to the remaining keys. Its full meaning is a mystery to me, but I am thankful to have met a Venetian
This is probably
woman
the same
willing to help me
animation
decipher
every
it.
time we see a scene like this.
I must not overstate my successes. The Templars still hold one key hostage, and if I am to recover it, I may need more help than the assassins can provide. If I can make a friend in the Ottoman court, my access to the secrets of this city will improve greatly.
Yeah, it is. It's the same animation. He's still just writing. And his lips aren't moving, so you just have to pay the voice actor, and that's it. Sequence 4, the Uncivil War. New items unlocked at the blacksmith shop. New items unlocked at the tailor shop. And I guess that's it. I guess that's all we have to worry about right now. Let's look at the map. There's a Sophia memory. There is a regular memory. We're still waiting for money to show up. There's this Master Assassin mission, which is something that I could have done earlier. And unless now I can reach into this area, I can't do anything there. And unless I can reach into a different area, there doesn't seem to be too much other to do. So it does seem like we'll probably do all of sequence 4 by itself. It's a little weird we didn't get thrown out into the main like there's 6 of these, so we probably want to do 5 and then reevaluate. Like, we didn't get thrown out to the Animus Island again, which is a little weird.
A pleasant surprise, Ezio. We should trade stories if I'm not dead by this time tomorrow.
There's
Is there a
a chance that the guy
we learn
we're
that the
working
Byzantines
with
are planning
might
to
be a bad
infiltrate
guy.
Topkapi Palace now that Prince Suleiman has returned from his Hajj. If they do strike, it will be tonight at a cultural exposition the prince has organized.
So what is our plan?
Gardeshim, this is not your fight. No need to snare yourself in the Ottoman affairs.
The Byzantines found a key beneath Topkapi Palace, and I would like to know how.
Ezio, we want to protect our Shehzade, not interrogate him.
Trust me, Yusuf. Just tell me where to go.
Topkapi's main gate. We plan to dress as entertainers and walk right in.
I will find a disguise and meet you there.
So I just need a disguise and that's it. Okay. Here's a potential run for 300 yards unassisted. But have I really run for 300 yards without stopping, or did I stop when I started climbing? Or do I stop every time I take a knee? These guys are going in every direction. At that point, I probably failed. Honestly, if I'm gonna just run for 300 yards, I probably could just try something like this. Run down the stairs. I've gone the wrong direction.
Have I somehow annoyed you, sir?
Try not to run into people. Yeah, this is a slightly open area. Where's this main gate?
You have no business here. Stop him! Now! We are with you, friend.
Well, that didn't work. Hopefully it checkpointed me to someplace better. I don't have to start all over again. Knock out some Italian minstrels and...
Minstrels from Italia. I am going to enjoy this.
This is because he doesn't like them.
Find thy...
In the hay bale. Alright, now what?
This hero's luck will hold me breath, and when he plays his cards, he'll root out all the evildoers.
I guess the idea here kind of makes sense. And those guys just don't even notice. I guess this is supposed to be a funny sequence. I guess we have to knock out all the minstrels just so nobody recognizes it, that you're not a minstrel. Is that the idea? There's this convenient door to let me walk through.
It's Maggie Man!
I'm not exactly sure how that was supposed to work. It didn't quite feel like that was the right thing to do. Or the right order to do those things.
I look ridiculous. I feel ridiculous.
My blade is too conspicuous in this outfit. Are you armed?
Laissez le deal. You mark the targets, and we will take them out. You, know how to play that thing?
I learned a few chords when I was young.
When were you ever young?
So go to the nearest gate and enter, and then I'm going to mark. And look at how low my health is now that I'm not wearing that master armor. Back down to 4 health.
This courtyard is closed to the public. Turn around and start walking.
Perdonate, buon signore. We are this evening's entertainment.
Any old Gerzek can carry an instrument around. Get lost.
Press any of the buttons to play the
While traveling through Forli, I took her at
You
her
sound like a
leisure.
dying
She
cat.
said it's strictly business. Such business was my pleasure.
What is this? There, Batson!
I'm a tagless minstrel. I sing off key for coins. If you spot me in the street, please kick me
What
in
are
the
you
loins.
doing?
I'm just hitting a bunch of buttons.
Pekala, go in and bother the guests with that noise.
Identify. When you've located one, get in a position and Do what? Apparently I'm the only one with eagle vision, so my guess is probably to look this direction. What's here? You have some guy standing on his hands. Eagle sense. Use eagle sense to check if any of these are targets. Move to the waypoint to prevent the assassins from entering the crowd's line of sight. And now I'm just gonna play some music.
I can't believe I stand here and seeing my time I waste.
Ah.
But you who sit and
So
smile
he was sitting...
at me sincerely have no taste.
He was hiding in plain sight. I didn't even see him. So one of these guys is an assassin, probably this guy. And so he's lined up right behind her, and I'm just supposed to play the music.
Oh, the beauties of Firenze.
And I think he does have 4 different songs for the 4 different face buttons.
Of Roma, lest fire you wish to
Just do her in the well. And now we go talk to our main guy.
This courtyard is clear.
But I do not see Prince Suleiman. Follow me.
Search for this guy. And I guess we're walking slowly. Can we not walk a little bit faster? This is a long game.
Now this is a celebration. Suleiman, the Sultan's grandson and governor of Kefe.
I remember
And he's
this
only
guy.
17.
We met on the ship. He told me he was a student. And who is that?
His uncle, Shehzade Ahmed, the Sultan's favored son. He is grooming himself for the Sultanate as we speak.
Sherife, Solon is up.
Come. We have more Byzantines to find.
So we're gonna find all the Templars before they attack Prince Suleiman.
Thank you for coming.
Like, am I supposed to play music?
We should speak soon. A man of great depravity.
No longer does it.
Believed himself
Like,
immortal
no longer is
till
a spot I'm
he
supposed
had
to
a date
stand.
with gravity.
So we'll start scanning some of these people.
We should speak soon.
To judge a lady's character, note well her company.
See, and this is a cool idea, but the fact that this isn't the main thing we've been doing up to this point just makes this a slight distraction.
A minstrel's song, I've heard them say, brings maidens by the score. But luck deserts me when I play. I hasten to the door.
Let's see where, like, where's our next group? Where's our next group of people? There's too many. It's gonna be the last one.
Young Cesare, I heard him say, could not be killed by man.
There we go.
So I tossed him through the air to see where he might land.
Suikastya! Clear the courtyard! Cesare Suleiman, take cover! Follow them!
And see, it just jumped to another like cutscene with very little connection. And I just stabbed him.
It is a relief to see you again, mio bel menestrello. Did I say that right?
Well enough. I hear you are a governor, too. Is there anything you do not do?
I do not talk to strangers. I am Suleiman.
Ezio Auditore.
Shahzadem, are you injured?
Who is your captain, soldier?
Tarek Balete. He is away on an errand.
Clear this body and send the guests home. Then summon Tarek to the divan.
Bashustane, Shahzadem.
Tarek Balete is a captain in the Janissary Corps, the Sultan's elite soldiery.
They guard the Sultan, but not his family.
Not very well, evidently. Ezio, do you have some time to spare? I would like your opinion on something.
This guy looks
once I change out of these rags.
kind of out of place.
Güzel.
The mustache, the sideburns, it makes him feel just like the long hair of this character seems like what people would have. Because, yeah, I don't know. Just seems wrong. Seems different. No beard. That's kind of weird too. Even at 17, he should be trying to grow a beard. So we have a memory start here. We can see if maybe we can purchase this building. I don't think I have any cash. We're really close to this building, so it's worth checking, but I doubt it. Yeah, 60,000. So, Master Assassin missions, I think, are the thing we should do next. They'll be relatively short. That's quite a diagonal jump there. My master armor is back online. Let's see. I want to jump up here just to see if I can slide on this and assassinate anybody. Nope. That's a shame. Anybody to hit? Like, nobody. The odds of that working are just way too low.
Mentor, you must hurry. One of your assassins is in grave danger.
Where?
The Grand Bazaar. The Templars have cornered your den master there since morning.
Grazie.
So, finally we have a mission. Something that we can actually sink our teeth into and feel like there's some real challenge. What are we doing? I see a line. Let's chase this line.
Are you safe, friend?
There are Templars everywhere, Mentor.
With the Airstone, you can just skip fights.
Then we should turn the tables. Flee here and draw them out into the open.
Evet, Mentor.
Honestly, this would have been a great point to get rid of the Brotherhood aspect and have assassins just fight and save the day on their own. Like, no more calling for them, no more arrow storms. They just happen at random places if assassins happen to be in the area, and the assassins as a people, as a group, are so big and so many that it's kind of like a dice roll. I could go in there and sell.
No! Come on! Do not kill him, please!
I see him!
Run! Keep my head down!
Yeah, particularly when you think
and bring that rat to justice.
When you think how bad the fighting mechanics have been, and they're no better here. And then when Assassin's Creed 3 came about, you could have just said, well, no more guilds
on the hope of humanity,
for a while.
Pulling down every edifice of progress we managed to build up. Given enough time, I could have delivered my people into the arms of the Templars, but no more.
Live this life in peace.
This is another one of those Assassin's Creed 1 style kills that where the Templars really do feel like they believe in what they're doing and they're not just mustache twirling bad guys. All right. I think I already got the piece, didn't I? Yeah. Thought there might be a memoir page still in the bazaar. This way? This place is complicated. Yep, this way. Here it is. Take this. Let's see, sticky with British gunpowder with lamb's blood. Craft. Just so we have something. Bomb challenge 2. Use every casing at least once when crafting. Blood bomb momentarily fools and scares people. Skip all these messages. We have 3 master assassins and we need 4 more. So Mediterranean defense. Ooh, there's one city that needs to be defended. So we'll send these guys to do that. Which is probably the wrong move, now that I think about it. And we were trying to do all these Algiers missions. This one, and this one. This one. And this one. There's really not a reason to send these guys on missions if they're already master level assassins. Let's see, we have about 5 more minutes in this recording. And that will give us enough to do this other tutorial. Like, I wonder how the blood bombs work when you turn blood off in the menu. And it certainly shows you've done something wrong in your game, that even you are willing to admit that the blood elements don't matter. Oh, there isn't a tutorial mission here. Oh, well, whatever. That's fine too. Like, either you stick to your guns and you say blood's important, it's a factor, it changes how this game is portrayed, it's my artistic decision. Or you say, no, the blood doesn't matter, we could have done without it in these elements. There's a couple of these, and then we could run down to the Sophia memory. I think that's a good move. I'm definitely not going to accomplish much trying to run on the rooftop of the bazaar. Even though the game is kind of devoid of open world stuff to do, it's still very much trying to have me do have branching paths. Like, normally speaking, if this was a single player game, that you would move from saving the prince to whatever the next mission is in that line of the story. There wouldn't be this opportunity to run around and do the Sophia memory, which all of these Sophia memories don't particularly strike me as, they may not be Sophia memories in the truest of the sense. Well, they may have very little to do with Sophia. There, can't jump sideways, can't crawl around the edge of the building.
Drinking too much coffee. I'm not definitely too much coffee. For your lives.
Like, how can one of my dens be under attack? Throwing knives ×2. I need to find a store, and I won't ever find a store because they're not on the map. We might have hit a point where it makes sense to turn the armory back on and the tailor back on. Let's see. Can we make a mad dash to this last bookstore?
Most interesting, but why?
I wish I had it in me to ignore the animist data fragments. I wish I wasn't so obsessive. And if you ever for a second thought that maybe by some exposure therapy you might wear yourself down, I can tell you my personal experiences, no, that doesn't work. Like, I so badly don't want to care about the collectibles in this game and just move forward and move on with my life. I've hundreds of games on Steam to play, and yet somehow in probably what I guess is the course of a decade, Assassin's Creed as a series has taken up, has got me to play at least one game every year.
Perhaps another time.
And they're not that good to justify doing that. I've heard of other people with their favorite games playing it once per year. I've heard of video game reviewers doing that. I don't know how they could possibly have the time to play a game like that. Unless they mean something simplistic along the lines of they start a game and don't finish it. Let's see. Books are something different. So we need the blacksmiths back on. We don't need the doctors on. We need the tails back on. We can now turn the bookshops off, however. And perilous doesn't really matter. Let's see. If we turn off the Romani mercenary and thief buildings, that'll work. Turn the stalker on. That might be helpful. Herald and officials, we'll leave those off. Hiding spots, Romanis, mercenaries, and thieves. Just turn all of those off. That doesn't really improve the map, it makes it worse. There's this place and this place to purchase. This is the den that is contested, and I guess since this is the den that's contested, this can't be purchased. They'll give us a reason to go back up there. I guess I have to go through. I suppose we could see if maybe we could enter this area now, but I bet not. You're better off assuming you cannot enter this section until there's a mission that has us enter this section. Just a lot of buildings and a lot of money. So yeah, we really have to just follow the main story. So next time we do the Sophia memory, if we're really lucky, it'll pop us out somewhere near the contested den or somewhere where we could fast travel to the contested den, do the contested den. Maybe that'll give us another Assassin's Creed memory, a Master Assassin memory, and then we can move forward on that. The Uncivil War. Yeah, these Master Assassin missions is 1, 2, 3, 4 remaining. And I don't understand. I guess I did them all now. And these guild things. Every time I look at these guild things, it takes way too much time. Way too much time. Yeah, so I'm just gonna try and read it myself without reading things out loud. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to keep on trying. And I need to refill my items. Perform a hook and run. We've made a bomb with every shell type, but we haven't made a bomb with every effect type. So, and using every bomb at least twice seems kind of crazy. And that's just going to give us a bomb capacity upgrade. I haven't killed any guards with a tripwire bomb. And I've only stuck 3. It's not looking good. Our total synchronization jumped up to 42.93%. These numbers seem to mean very little. And sequence 1, apparently really short. Sequence 2, pretty long. Sequence 3, pretty long. If sequence 4 is only 5, we may find that there's only a sequence 5 and 6, and then that's the end of the game. They could be very linear and short, which I'm not terribly upset about. When I do get to a bank, I will be able to pick up enough money to purchase probably 1 building. We still haven't unlocked everything that we need. And still 35 data fragments, 1 more memoir pages. I'm noticing your weapons don't tell you some of the other things in your inventory, such as the number of daggers you have, number of poison blades and such. Anyways, it's been a long one. In fact, this is probably the first time I've ever, first time since starting to play this game that I've managed to get even 6 or 7 hours of content recorded in a day. It's been very, very hard to stay motivated to play this game because it's so repetitive. We've done it 3 other times. We are going from roughly 180 hours of gameplay into 240 hours of gameplay, assuming each of the games has 60 hours of gameplay that we took, which is probably a very low estimate of time. That's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. If you like what I'm doing and want to support me, click on Gift Me a Game on Steam. That helps out. Thank you for watching.